welcome back. Your dreams were your ticket out. Welcome back to that same old place that you laughed about. Well, the names have all changed since you hung around, but those dreams have remained and they've turned around. Who'd have thought they'd lead ya? Who'd have thought they'd lead ya? Back here where we need ya. Back here where we need ya. Yeah, the G's in my life, 'cause we got him on the spot. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back.
Welcome back. All right, stretch. Okay. Oh, that's good. All right, welcome back. Again, I'm kind of monitoring this 3D print that's happening, and it takes like 9 hours. I have 6 hours and 47 minutes left, and so I'm kind of making sure everything looks okay. So far, so good, I think. It's kind of hard to tell because it looks terrible as it's printing because it's like building layer on top of layer, so it looks like a mess. But I think it's going fine. There was like a blob or something that I don't know where it came from, because sometimes it's just like builds up whatever. And so I was able to pause it from here, go inside, remove it, and then start it again. And so it looks okay. And the angle is kind of weird too, so can't really see, but it's fine. We'll see. I really hope those 9 hours aren't going to be wasted. All right, so welcome back. And also, I've been trying to get this website to like load. I use like online IDEs to code, so that way I have my projects wherever I go, right? And so I can code on like this computer here, and code on my Chromebook somewhere, another computer, so that way I can just work on things consistently and continuously. But for some reason, there's this weird plugin issue that I get, and it happens. I'm trying to use 2 different online code editors, and it's the same issue. So I don't know. I'm looking up, and there's people saying it's a bug. And so as recently as like March 2nd, it looks like there's been an issue with it or something. So I don't know. We'll see. Hopefully can get this worked out, because I would like to launch this website by this weekend. So we'll see. All right, so that's what I've been working on as well, and plus getting my steps in. So I'm getting some multitasking in, and I didn't do this yet. I'm getting my my drill, well, powered screwdriver, power drill, whatever, to charge up some more so I can go finish that up. And but yeah, figured I'd get my steps in and try to work on this project. And yeah, it's slowly but surely getting there. I don't know about surely, but it'll have to be at some point. All right, neither here nor there. I want to talk about this thing that I came across, and I thought it was pretty dope, because folks may know that if you've ever done it before, working with date and time on the web is kind of a pain. And so I guess it reached to the point where a lot of people were thinking it's a pain. So they're doing things now to make it a little bit easier. And so I wanted to talk about this that I thought was pretty cool. And so we can take a look. All right. And it's funny. It looks like, yeah, I met him, the person who wrote this. Let me share my screen. It was, it must have been JSConf Korea. I think that's where I met him. Super cool guy. Super nice. And his name is Jeremy Wagner. So shout out to Jeremy Wagner. I remember the Malchata GitHub name. So yeah, shout out to him. All right, so let me make that larger so it's a little bit easier to read. That might be too big. There we go. All right, so every once in a while I like to talk about new things that come into the browser that's supported across all the major browsers, so you can like start using it now, right? And so this is one of them. The International Duration Format is now baseline newly available. And I think, yeah, as of March 4th. So it says celebration. This web feature is now available in all 3 major browser engines and becomes baseline newly available as of March 4th, 2025. Nice. So now, one of the reasons why this is pretty cool. So for example, this is my website for my radio show. Let me share this tab. All right, so here's the website. And you notice I have this countdown timer here. So it says 6 days, 0 hours, 27 minutes, and 19 seconds until the next show. And this is a thing I made or whatever, right? And so regardless of wherever you are in the world, you'll get that time because it'll be the time to relative to you. So it'll be the actual countdown. You know what I'm saying? So since I'm here in America, in Florida, it's this countdown timer. If someone from Germany, you know what I'm saying, looked at it, it would be the time till the next radio show. So it won't say like 6 days, 26 minutes. It'll be something else. So everybody gets the correct time till when the show happens, right? Cool. Hey, speaking of South Korea, shout out to South Korea again. All right. What am I doing? All right. So yeah. So that's why I think this is pretty cool because what would be nice is that, let's say it's a Spanish speaking spot, right? So it'd be like ses dias, you know what I'm saying? Horas, minutos, segundos, I think. And so it'd be in their language and in German and French and all this other stuff. So they come to the site, it'll be in that, which is pretty cool. So that's what this does. So that's why I thought that was pretty cool. All right, so let's go read through this. A common bit of information you might see on a web page is a piece of text that says how long until a certain event, just like I just talked about with my radio show website, or how long time has elapsed since an event has occurred. This is usually represented as a string that communicates the time and duration in hours, minutes, seconds, or otherwise useful units of time. So now the international duration format is a useful feature that does this for you in the browser while accounting for any internationalization needs you may have, without the need for additional JavaScript. As of March 2025, it has become newly baseline available, like I said before. So how it works, right? So just really quick, you set a duration, right? And then you pass that duration, the formats. You set the language. I forgot what they call the 2-letter that's supposed to represent the language. And so you create a new reference of international duration formats, the language, and then you do the formatting of the duration there. So it returns a string in a long, to return, because this gives you the short one. So here's the output. So you see like 1 YR, so 1 year is like the short form of the unit of time, right? Kind of like how mine had it. Now, if you want to do the long form of the different durations, you just put in style long. Pretty dope. All right. So far, these examples generate strings in English. Given that this is an internationalization feature, the real usefulness of it is you can pass in any valid locale. That's what it's called, locale, and get strings formatted in whatever supported language you need. So again, the same duration, right? But this time in German. So then it puts it, Jahr is German for year, Stunden, which I'm assuming is days. Yeah. No, hours. Stunden is hours. Okay. Minuten and Sekunden. Yeah. I could have sworn hours was something else. Maybe, I don't know. It's been a long time since I've taken German. But again, here's the años, horas, minutos, segundos. And then here is Chinese, ZH. And I think NO. Is that Norwegian, I think? And then SW is Swedish, if I remember correctly. And so you can see like how in Swedish, it's the unit of time and then the number, whereas everyone else had the number and then the unit of time. So you don't have to even know about all this stuff. It does it for you, which is kind of amazing. So these examples only poke at what you can do with this new feature. For a deeper dive into what it's capable of, read the international duration on MDN. So we'll take a look at that documentation and switch to this tab instead. All right, so same thing here, locales, options. So like the different numbering systems. Okay, so the options, locale matcher. So the locale matching algorithm to use. So maybe you don't even have to know what location they're in to see, like you could probably just do this best fit or lookup. Yeah, locale identification June. Oh, that's cool. Negotiation. All right. So then you can see here there's different styles like we saw before. There's long, short is the default, narrow makes it even, just takes out everything to make it as small as possible. And then digital. Oh, that's pretty cool too. So I wonder, so maybe those days, because like on this website, like I have just the like the digits, kind of like similar to this. Interesting. Oh, and then you can just do like style the years display, whether to always display years or only if non-zero. Okay. Cool. And same thing, month display. Oh, that's super cool. Huh. So this is kind of basically like my web component that I create. So I wonder if I can, implement this into my timer web component, what I'm using on this site that counts down everything. Like if I wanted to be able to have like a full thing, because right now I have it to where it shows like the day or whatever, but then I have it counting down, but then it shows it like within an hour. I wonder if I could do something like that'd be pretty cool. I'm doing like a whole lot of weird JavaScript stuff to make it work. But if I could get something that's just like built into the browser, so that's one less thing. Wow, microseconds, nanoseconds. Holy crap. Fractional digits. Wow, you can do a bunch of stuff with this. This is kind of cool. You need like rounding. Wow, there's a lot of stuff you can do with this. Yeah, so like here's Portuguese. All right. That is kind of amazing. And again, you can see it's pretty much in all the major browsers except Samsung Internet. But pretty much everywhere else, you're able to use it. That's pretty cool. I want to see the one where it does the like the best guess, like from base where you're at. Let me see something. Hold on. Which one was that one? That was the. I'm gonna try to open up the console here and play around with it. Where's the one that said numbering system? Okay, here we go. Locale matcher. So an object containing the following in the order they are retrieved, all of them are optional. Okay, so if I do locale matcher, okay, hold on. I'm gonna try this and see if this works. Give me a second here. It's kind of fascinating to me. Go to console. You probably can't see anything I'm doing, but that's probably for the best. All right, let me look at the example real quick. Copy this bad boy over. Cool. All right. This into here. All right, so I'm gonna set that. So I'm just setting this in the console. I'm just basically setting it right now. And then just to see if this works, new this in here, this over here. All right, cool. So I do get this. Now, if I switch it, I think because it says, how do I set that? Because there's style, right? And locale matcher. So if I did the same way they had style, if I put, so do I need to get rid of the language in? But I think you need that, right? The locale is optional. Oh, interesting. Okay, let me take that out. If I take that out, right, it shouldn't break anything. Let me see. Okay, cool. It returns it in, but it doesn't do it with long, though. You know what? Let me, I'm going to share. Okay. All right, well, I'll do a stop sharing. And then screen share the whole thing. Let me see, the window to the wall. All right. So, okay, I'm going to share this whole thing here. Okay, and that's mad tiny. Okay. Was it? No, that's not too bad. Okay, that's not too bad. All right, but this is pretty small. Hold on, let me see if I can make that larger. There. Okay, there we go. We can. Okay, so yeah, so I took out the locale, but see, it didn't respect the long here. Okay, so what I'm going to do is, let me try it with this locale matcher. So let me see. Locale matcher, and then let's go with lookup. Okay. Okay. So I don't know if that worked. Now, there's a way, of course, I'm not going to remember it now, to be able to change like my location. What was that? What was it? It was, really should have thought of this before. What was it? It allowed you to, hold on, let me see something. If I go to elements, there was a thing that would allow you to be able to change your location to test things out. Where was that? Could have sworn I could get it from up here. Hold on, let me see. No. Taking up a lot of time now. None of these. Is it in here? More tools. Sensors. I think it was sensors. Yeah, here you go. Location. Let's say Tokyo, right? Let's say Tokyo. I'm in Tokyo. Where's my console log? Why can't I not show the console? Here you go. Console. All right. So let's try that again. Oh, that is dope. Oh, it did it. Oh, that is super cool. But wait, hold on. Huh. If I did it without it, oh, it did it anyway. Huh. Now let's say if I want this one like Portuguese, then I'll put in Portuguese. So I don't even, ooh, that is cool. But it did, I don't think it respected the long thing though. So if I, wait a minute. If I can't put that in here, right? Look up. Huh. Okay. Okay. See, I have no clue if it's the long version or not. Let me go somewhere. Let's go to San Francisco. Right. I'm in San Francisco. Yay. Let's try this. Okay, so now that gives me the full thing. All right. Huh. That's pretty dope. So wait, so if I just didn't include it at all, though. Yeah, see, then it went back down to, okay, all right, so it went back down. It just, you have to put something in the front of it. Even though it says it's optional here, you still need to put something there. Yeah. What if I put like just a empty string or something like that? Yep, got an error. Okay. Incorrect, yeah, locale provided. So I guess you do need to put something there. What if I put something that isn't actually real, Bob? So yeah, so I guess, interesting. So yeah, you can put like lookup. Ooh, that's super cool. So now I don't even have to worry about like trying to set that. It'll do it for me. That is cool. That is cool. Okay, I'm glad I got that to like show up and work out. Very nice. All right, let me go back. So yeah, so let's say if I'm in Sao Paulo. Let's do this again. Oh, that is cool. That is cool. And in Sao Paulo, they speak Portuguese, and so you see it has the E instead of like Y, as if it was in Spain. Let me go to Spain. Hold on. Is there a Spanish one? No. What if I went to like Berlin to do some German? Nice. Nice. Yeah, that's dope. Okay. Very cool. Very cool. All right. I'm done nerding out. Okay. I'm going to stop the screen share. Okay. But yeah, I think that's pretty cool and very useful, especially for the stuff that, like I said, for my own use cases, like for the radio show or even the web component, I could probably implement that. That's pretty cool. All right. So yeah. So thanks for hanging out. I'm going to send y'all back to work. All right. So I'm hoping, I need to try to figure this thing out. But what I'm going to try to do is, I think my drill should be good. I'm almost done with my steps. I've got, as far as time, I met the step goal. I'm pretty sure I got the calories burned. I have about 20 more minutes of walking. So I'm going to get that knocked out, knock this thing out, try to figure out why this website isn't showing up. But yeah, so that's it. So thanks for hanging out. Let me send y'all off with some traveling music. This right here is a song by one of my favorite producers of all time that goes by the name of Nujabes. The track is featuring Apani B. It's called Thank You. Thanks for hanging out. See you 15 minutes after the hour. Take a look at an artist's website, listen to some music, watch some videos. Maybe you'll become a fan. All right. Thanks again, y'all. Y'all be easy. And peace.
But let me start from the heart. I just want to stay. I think all the show love to me. I appreciate this unique opportunity. I'm gonna rock so hard you never stop supporting me. I'm gonna show you how music is more meaning to life. I thank you all for showing love to me. I appreciate this unique opportunity. I'm gonna rock so hard you never stop supporting me. I'm gonna show you how music is more meaning to life. But let me start from the heart. I just want to stay. I thank you all for showing love to me. I appreciate this unique opportunity. I'm gonna rock so hard you never stop supporting me. I'm gonna show you how music is more meaning to life. I thank you all for showing love to me. I appreciate this unique opportunity. I'm gonna rock so hard you never stop supporting me. I'm gonna show you how music is more meaning to life. But let me start from the heart. I just want to stay. I thank you all for showing love to me. I appreciate